Do you ever wonder, are you working for AI or is AI actually working for you? So in part 2 of this series, we'll put AI to work so it makes your life easier. In the process, help you get smarter and more effective as a sales professional. All through a technique called prompt chaining. Prompt chaining is a process of generating a desired output through a series of prompts. And you're probably already doing this to some or even a great degree today when you interact with AI. For example, let's say I'm having some friends over for dinner and I need help. I'll start by giving AI some context. I'm having 4 friends over for dinner tonight and I need some simple recipe suggestions. By the way, I'm not a very good cook. Everything looks like a great suggestion, but dessert seems overboard. Let's go with this, but skip the dessert. Help me create a grocery list. Next, I don't want to be still cooking when they arrive. They're coming over at 7 p.m. What time should I start prepping? So I finally head to the grocery store with my plan in hand, but it turns out the store's missing an ingredient. They didn't have garlic powder at the store, so I got garlic cloves. Can you adjust the recipe accordingly? This example demonstrates how prompt chaining leverages AI to assist with multi-step dynamic processes in an intuitive and conversational manner. It maintains context because each prompt connects to the last, avoiding the need to reintroduce information. It solves a complex task in steps by breaking down hosting a dinner into manageable pieces, from finding the recipe to the grocery list, to the timing for prep, and making any final adjustments. And it reflects real life scenarios because even the best laid plans need adjustments, and it adapted our plan for a missing ingredient. The key in this prompt chain is starting with a foundational prompt that provides AI context about this particular situation. It's specific in how many people you're having over, what you're having them over for, what you need, and also letting it know your cooking skills. This foundational prompt, or Keystone Prompt, sets the stage to help you ask a series of questions that produce incredibly high quality and tailored responses. And the beauty is, if you give just a little thought about this keystone, the results become exponentially better. So let's apply it to the B2B sales world. Just like in part 1, I'll use a real world scenario. Canva, a design platform, pitching its solution to Shake Shack, a fast, casual restaurant chain. First, we'll need to build our version of the Keystone Prompt, the foundational prompt that will help with every subsequent question. Now, to build the Keystone Prompt, I'll have to provide AI with context on Canva's solution by providing a short overview of the solution, its capabilities, benefits, primary points of differentiation, and real-life examples of customer stories. Starting with a solution overview, make sure to specify the specific products or editions you're responsible for selling. In our example, it's the Canva Enterprise Edition. With capabilities, you don't need a comprehensive list. Instead, focus on those capabilities that are the most critical for your target audience. I've listed a few that are critical for large enterprises. Then list the benefits, more specifically, the business benefits. In my example, these benefits include design time savings, productivity increases, significant cost savings. It even touches on a key use case, which is a company rebrand. Of course, you're not the only game in town, so it's important to point out what makes you better. Here, I've highlighted Canva's all-in-one platform for everything visual, its user-friendly interface, and extensive template library, making it accessible to everyone across the business, and centralized brand management and integrations to ensure brand consistency. Finally, you'll need to provide specific examples of customer success. The more specific, the better. I've highlighted specific metrics and specific companies. To be clear, I don't work for Canva, nor have they ever been a client of mine. The prompt I've created is based purely on publicly available information, primarily from their website. It took me about 30 minutes in total to create this keystone. And my point is, for those of you who are watching and trying to sell a solution for the company you work for, you should know each of these context elements like the back of your hand. But surprisingly, when I work with sales professionals, this is an area where they often struggle. I find that sitting down and writing the prompt in itself is a valuable exercise. After all, if you can't communicate these basic elements, how can you expect to be successful? With this keystone, you've now turned AI into a powerful insights engine. Just feed it in as the first part of your chain prompt and let the insights flow. What kind of insights? How about identifying relevant challenges? Based on what you know about Shake Shack, what challenges might they face that Canva could help address? How about connecting how our solution helps with those relevant challenges? Based on our solution, craft a value-based hypothesis that explains how we can help Shake Shack focus on their challenges, our unique capabilities, and measurable outcomes we can deliver. How about identifying the roles that would care most about our value-based hypotheses? Provide a list of individuals at Shake Shack who would care most about this hypothesis, including their title, a short description of role, and a short description of why they should care. Finally, how about creating even more tailored, engaging, and effective emails to those roles? Let me find the CMO's name. There it is. Craft a personalized email to Jay Livingston, focusing on the hypotheses and their key challenges and priorities in a warm and approachable tone. AI provided rich and relevant content that not only helped to write a super personalized email, but could help me prepare for a discovery call, shape my account strategy, and so much more. The keystone is literally the key that unlocks AI to help you reveal powerful and relevant insights about your prospect that will make every interaction you have with them more engaging and ultimately more effective. The key is to get started with creating the Keystone prompt for the solution you're selling. Let me know in the comments below how this works for you. And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up.